Hey YouTube, this is Jay Antique Customs. I'm Jay.
I'm T.
And how are you doing? Episode 8, and we're getting close to the end of the painting process of this wide body that we created. Okay, so what I've done is I've painted the whole car, or I've been painted the quarters gray. So now what I've done is I've marked spots where I need to touch up, okay, on all the fenders. So let's walk around. And so you can see, so I have some touch up here, got some touch up there, okay, and over here I got a bunch of touch up because I have some things that I didn't like I want to take this, get this line out, this defined line I want to take out, because if you notice on the other side, it's not there. So see how this is a nice smooth transition here. So I want to do the same on the other side. So this has just a little bit too much line in it that I don't want to see. So I have to do that. And on the front, I already started to work out some of the issues up in the front here that I had. And so this is the next step in working on the fender. So after this is the high fill primer. So after I do this, I'll sand this down, get rid of all of my little imperfections that I have, and then what we'll do is we will paint it with the epoxy black. Alright, so that's where we are right now. So I'm going to hit pause, and we're going to show you how to wet sand on the hood.
So, this is the wet sanding the hood portion. So, what I'm doing is I am getting all of the orange peel out of all of the hood. So what orange peel is it's like, it's imperfections in the hood, and when you paint it, the final color, it will show up and look horrible, and you know, everyone's gonna be like, oh well, you know, that's a really nice car and everything, but your paint job looks like trash. We don't want that. So what I'm doing is I am taking a bucket of water with, this is 220 grit sandpaper, and I am just going to be sitting here for the next however many years of my life, just sanding down, just like this, just applying pressure, and it's going to, you're gonna, when you want to do it, you want to do it in a multi-position sanding. It's not just this way, and it's not just this way. You're going to want to do, like, you know, circle motions work really well. So you see how it's got, like, you know, this kind of stuff, you can like kind of feel it. That's when you know you need more water. So this is definitely you're gonna get wet, and it's kind of cold here, so that's why I have gloves on, so my hands don't freeze. But and then, you know, after you've gone, you know, far enough and you think, all right, well, let's see what it looks like, see if I missed a spot. One towel is for wiping all the water off, so this is going to be your wet towel. And then one towel is your dry towel that is going to actually dry your entire workspace, so that way you can see, you know, I still have some in here, and you know, I still have some over here, and there's a bunch in here, and So how how you can tell what orange peel is and why it's called orange peel is because you look at it, it looks like the peel of an orange.
So right here, you can see where there's little holes, and it actually looks like the skin of an orange. That's why it's called orange peel. But if you look over here, there is none. It's very smooth. So that's what T is concentrating on getting out. See this up here? You can see where the paint is got like a orange, has like an orange skin to it. And then when you sand it, when you wet sand it, you actually take that orange skin off, and then it's perfectly smooth. So let's watch T do some wet sanding for a moment.
Nothing special, but I suppose we could all sit down and enjoy the show.
Now, how much pressure should you? Are you pushing real hard on that? What are you doing?
So, I mean, not really. No, you don't want to apply a lot of pressure because this is just fine-tuning the very surface of it. But so you're not, it's pretty much you're just putting your hand on it and just doing this, with a little bit of pressure. Not, you're not trying to force it down and really get in on there. You're just trying to just graze the surface.
So it's like you're wiping the table down?
Yeah.
And you're just going in an X pattern. And then in some areas where you can't get to, you go in a circle pattern. And you don't want to stay in one direction too long. And like T said, when it gets like this, where there's not, it's making bubbles, but there's not a lot of water in it, you got to add more water. And that's really the key with wet sanding. You want to have a lot of water. And once again, you dry it off and you look at your work. And notice how he's only doing a short area, small area at a time. He's not doing the whole entire hood. So here you can really see where there's orange skin. Oh, you can see it in person. I don't know if you can see it in the camera. And then here it's very smooth. I don't know if you can see that. So we're going to let him go ahead and continue wet sanding the hood, and
this journey of wet sanding.
We're going to hit pause. I'm going to actually do some spots on the fender, like I said, I showed you before, and we'll come back and show you our progress. All right, so now check it out. So we have some of the hood finished over here and over there, okay? And this is what I'm talking about. So you can really clearly see, because it's a black surface, you can clearly see there's still a little bit of orange peel right through here. You can see all the dark little holes, okay? And you can see him over here too. I think if you come up, stand behind me, just face straight down, you can see him. So you see all these little holes in here, and see how this is nice and gray? Well, dark, no, it's a dark gray. This is wet sanded smooth, and we still have a little bit of ripples in here that we have to sand down. This is smooth through here. There's a couple ripples in here. There's also scratch. Okay, this is smooth here. All right, this we have to sand down some more, because you can see it's dark here, and in here you can see, if you did a head-on shot, they could probably see that there. So yeah, so this is what I'm talking about, and we've been doing this. This is now just this section here and that section there. This is probably like 40 minutes. So you're not gonna sand this down 10 minutes and you're done. All right, this is gonna take time, and you're going to take your time doing it, because this is the biggest part of the car. So if you don't, if you can't get this smooth, it's gonna definitely show up. All right, so you want to take your time on this, and you really want to do a good job. We're going to do some more. We'll be back. Well, we are getting closer. So even with the primer, and then a couple of spots that I had to fill in. Remember I said I wanted to fix this up here. So we have still a bunch of spots that we had to fix. So when you sand, you're always going to find something. Isn't that right, T?
What?
When you sand, you're always going to find something. How's that wet sanding going? You having fun over there?
I'm wet.
Okay.
Yeah, it's coming along. Getting closer to the end.
Very good. Excellent. We'll be back.